Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. So today I wanted to sit down with you because the server slam for Arc Raiders has nearly finished. It's coming to an end very, very soon. So I just wanted to have a little chat really because I've been seeing a lot of talk on the Arc Raiders Discord, over on Twitter, just all over the place where there's a lot of players, whether they're brand new, I don't know. But the discussion right now is Arc Raiders too hard? Now, what do I mean by that? They're talking about the AI. So the Arc, the robots that you fight, the PvE. People are saying that they feel like they're way too hard. They're dying to the Arc a lot. Now, bear in mind, guys, the Arc are meant to be hard. It's meant to be challenging. It literally says that when you start the game, they literally say, beware of the Arc, right? So they're trying to warn you that you should be keeping your head on a swivel. Remember, it's an extraction adventure game. The immersion, the game is so immersive and you're meant to be paying attention, right? They don't want it to be like, because I enjoy other extraction games. And in those games, the AI, they're so easy. You can pretty much just completely, even if they're shooting you, sometimes you can just ignore them, or you can walk up to them and just melee them and they'll die, pretty much in a couple hits. But in Arc Raiders, this might be a hot take from me, and a lot of you may disagree with me, but I actually enjoy that the Arc is very challenging and that you can't ignore them. You can't mess around. If they're attacking you, you need to get out of there, or you need to fight for your life. And of course, that draws a lot of noise, that draws the attention of other players, and then it becomes a massive, you're trying to fight 3 different Arc robots, then you've got some players trying to hunt you down at the same time. It's so intense. It makes the game so much more fun and so much more immersive. Now, I'm trying to remember, I do think the Arc is definitely harder than it was in the previous tests. I don't remember having so much of a hard time in the previous tech test 2 and before that. But also, what I do want to say and point out is this demo, this server slam test basically was just purely to stress test the servers, and nearly all of the content has been left out. In the tech test 2, there was a lot more content. We had a lot more freedom. We could craft much better gear, much better weapons. Now, with that said, before somebody says it in the comment section, I know you can find rarer guns in the game, on the server slam, because I found some myself, but it's very rare, and you can't obviously keep crafting them because we can't upgrade our benches, right? But before we could. And once you do that, the Arc will become, because it became a lot less threatening in the previous tests. So naturally, right, you get better guns, you get better gear, better armor, for example. The damage you're going to be able to take is a lot more, right? You're going to be able to kill things a lot faster. So I understand brand new players who have only just started now. I understand that they're finding the Arc very hard to deal with. And I know they're probably getting frustrated and they're dying a lot to the Arc. Because even myself, I died a lot of times to the Arc. And I found myself, if I didn't die, I found myself with no shields left, no way to heal myself because the Arc literally destroyed all my stuff. And I had to use all of my meds to recover. And then I had to play very stealthily, find my way, try and team up with somebody just to let me through so I can extract and stuff like that. But that is what makes this game special and unique. It's so different, even though it's in the extraction genre, because people are asking me on stream, how do I describe this compared to other extraction games? And to be honest, I found it really hard to try and compare because it's just so different, guys. Yes, it's an extraction game. Yes, you have to get in there, you loot up, you can kill real players, you can kill AI, and then you try to live and extract. That is where that is where the similarities end. because obviously this is also third person, which again, this has been another topic for where I've seen people are very divided on. Some people hate the fact that this is in third person, and other people love it that it's in third person. I can see pros and cons for both. I enjoy first person shooting games and I enjoy third person as well. But obviously with third person, you have the shoulder swapping, you have the, you can peek around corners. But I don't know, I'm indifferent. I like both. If you don't want to play a third person extraction game, then obviously you don't have to. There is other extraction games that are first person. So I just like the fact that there is a choice and there is also differences between them. We don't want all of the games to just be the same thing over and over again. So yeah, but I do get people's, views, and I understand their opinions on why they might, why they have a problem with the third person. But yeah, I like it. And I'm pretty sure the devs have said that, because people have been saying, surely they're going to release a first person, mode at some point. And I'm pretty sure, citation needed, because I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure Embark Studio have said that they're not going to do a first person mode for this game. And honestly, I don't think they should. I think they should just keep it how it is. But hey, they have a 10-year plan for this game, so never say never. I guess anything can change down the line in a couple years. Maybe they do some sort of special event, some special mode. Who knows, right? But for now, I'm just having a blast. Like I said, it's going to be sad when the servers do go down shortly. But yeah, not too much longer to wait, guys. October the 30th. The things that I would say though, the game is great, but something this is just my personal opinion, the audio and the sound design is phenomenal in this game, apart from footstep audio, which is a must in extraction games and shooting games in general. It's sometimes you can have people run up on you and you don't even hear them, right? And then number two is the zip lines. The audio on the zip lines are pretty much near enough non-existent. There's a very, very faint sound, whereas I've done it many times to other players, and I've had it done to me, where I've been, doing something, and somebody has literally taken the zip line up behind me and then just killed me, and I didn't even hear. The first thing I knew about it was when I'm dead on the floor, right? And I've also done it to them. I've zipped up the wire. They're not looking, obviously. They have no idea I'm there, and then it's just a free kill. So I'm not sure why. I don't remember it being like that in the previous test, unless my memory is just playing tricks on me right now. But I'm pretty sure it wasn't, because I would have said that. I would have, gave my feedback about that before. But maybe it was. I don't know. But I do feel like that really needs to be tweaked and changed. We need louder footsteps, and definitely we need audio on the zip lines, right? The zip wires. That's a must, because you shouldn't be able to just do that, come up behind somebody and they have zero idea that you're there, right? Another thing I would like to see, just quality of life, that you can customize your crosshair, but you can't, there isn't much options. There's not that much choice. So I would like to see a little bit more choice. I want to customize it more to my personal taste. So hopefully that's something that they can do. Who knows? I'm not a developer. I don't know how hard that is, but there are obviously many other games that have way better crosshair customization. So who knows? Touch wood, they can do that, and they do that for launch or post-launch. That would be great. But yeah, guys, what are your thoughts? Leave me a comment down below. Tell me, do you agree with me about the Ark being hard and enjoying that, or are you on the fence where you want it to be a lot easier? You want to just concentrate more on the PvP sort of thing. So yeah, I'll be very interested to know. There is no wrong answer, guys, and keep it civil in the comment section, because I know a lot of people have been getting a little bit heated over this topic. So just keep it friendly. We're all allowed to have our own opinions, right? Some people enjoy very challenging stuff. Some people, they don't. But yeah, anyway, without further ado, that's going to be it. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll catch you for some more Arc Raiders very, very soon. Take care. Peace.